Are you looking for closure? If so, I'm so glad that you are here with me. I have 3 simple things that you can do to bring that thing to that place called closure. And as a coach, it's what I do. I help people bring things to closure. All right, stay tuned. Bye. Hello, great people. This is Coach Shakita Valentine. I am coming to you with a different energy on today because this issue has been rising up more and more when it comes to relationships, personal and romantic. It's been amazing to me, the things that people think that they need to move on in their lives, that they need these specific answers. We're going to be talking about complete closure on today. How do you obtain closure when the other party is not involved? How do you obtain closure when the other person doesn't want to be involved in the closure process? You're like, how do you do that? This is how you do it. First of all, closure is private. Closure is private. You don't need anybody else involved in your closure process. You are getting closure for yourself. I said a few videos ago, for me, there's no such thing as closure because ultimately the person, whoever it may have been, whatever they may have done, did what they did, and that is it. I cannot change it. I cannot bring it to an end. It's already ended. When you have questions about it is when you feel like you need closure. When you want to understand why something happened, you feel like you need closure. So the first step is knowing that closure is private. It is between you and you. You need to first confess how you feel, what happened to yourself. Don't ask questions. Confess. This is how it made me feel. This is how I'm feeling now. Do not ask yourself a question because you're presenting an open door where you feel like you need closure. That's key in getting to the first step, getting through the first step of closure. Don't ask any questions, just confess. This is how I'm feeling. It hurt me so bad. I am so disappointed. I am so angry. Confess your emotions. Confess what you're feeling. Okay. The second thing, closure presents the past. I know. And what can we do about the past? We can't do much of anything about the past. We can't fix the past, but present. So then you have to confront the past. Now, this is the confronting portion. This is the confronting portion. I told you in the confessing portion, you're just telling what you're feeling, what's going on with you. Then you have the confronting portion. This is when you get to ask why. This is where you get to open up every single question you want to have asked. Asking yourself, why did they do this? Why was I the person they selected? Did I do something? Or did they do something that I didn't know about? You can ask yourself a million questions. And notice I said yourself, a million questions. To confront all those questions that you have. Pour them out on a piece of paper. Pour them out in your phone. Pour them out in an audio memo. Pour them out. Just get all those questions out. And the last thing, closure is preventative. And this is where I want you to conquer. This is where you say, you know what? This happened. This is what I feel about it. These are the questions that I have about it. And now I'm going to take the preventative measures to make sure that it doesn't happen again. And or that if it does happen again, that at least I was aware. I just wasn't oblivious, allowing the cycle to replay in my life once again. You have to have that correction active plan in place. And I'm going to tell you, when you start digging out your questions alone, not with the individual and not with anybody else, maybe with your therapist, maybe even with a coach, When you start digging out those questions, you're going to come up with at least your top 3 questions that you have. Those are the preventative measures you want to put in place. So you have this question and then you have this answer. Okay, why did he cheat? That's the number one thing. Why did he cheat on me? This usually becomes the question. Why did he cheat on me? Because you're an exceptional, wonderful, phenomenal woman, or you're an exceptional, phenomenal, dynamic man. Why would that person cheat on me? Because then you begin to question your character, your integrity. Don't go down that road too long. The corrective action is, I'll continue to be myself wholeheartedly. That's it. Because you will continue to question who you are in every other relationship thereafter. And that's not healthy. Because somebody did something to you in the past that you haven't had an answer to, which you're not going to sort out, okay? That you haven't had an answer to, and you're still dealing with the emotions of it. Those are the 3 steps to closure. Why is closure needed? Why do you think closure is needed? Comment below. I'm curious. I hear from clients, and I hear from just people that I have conversations with. Why do you think closure is needed for someone? Comment below. But I'm going to tell you what I think closure is needed. Why I think closure is needed, if we want to keep using that terminology, which I really don't like, but we'll keep using it. Why is closure needed? The matter may be over, but the issue is still present. But now you have the answer to deal with the issue. You're going to confess, you're going to confront, and you're going to conquer. That means you're going to tell yourself how you're feeling. You're going to ask yourself a million questions, and you're going to put preventative things in place so it will not happen again, and or you are aware. Closure is accepting what happened. It's accepting what happened. I'm not saying embrace it. I'm saying that you just come to the place where you accept that it happened. And you are here to get over it. You are here to get through it. Instead of looking or needing closure, consider the matter complete. Consider the matter complete. Close it. It's done. It is done. Don't wallow in trying to find the answer as to why it was done. Please confess, confront, and conquer. And I promise you, you'll be complete. You'll be whole again to move forward in the next flourishing thing that you have in store for your life. Closure also, here's one more nugget. Closure, needing closure stops you from walking into other open doors. It does. It does. Because at any point that person or that issue arises again, you're going to be looking back and not looking forward. All right? I hope this was helpful for you today. If you have not done so already, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, share this video with someone that keeps going around in this circle about the same issue. That's a sign that they need closure or that they need to be made complete with the matter. Okay? All right. I love you. I love you. I love you. I can't wait to talk to you next week. I can't wait to drop some nuggets with you next week. Until then, I'm Coach Shakita. Bye.